All right, before we talk to the Clan, I want to show you something here. I want to show you something what happened last Saturday night. It all started with Billy Jack Haynes' challenge, his full Nelson challenge. He called Steve Dahl out to the ring, and he made this challenge to Steve. He said, you last 15 seconds of my full Nelson, and if you can do that, I will lead the Northwest forever. If you can't, I get your Northwest Heavyweight Championship belt. Steve accepted the challenge, but then, watch what happened. Let's roll this tape.
You want this belt? All right. I ain't saying I'm going to break your full Nelson, but I guarantee you this, and I guarantee these people, if it means you leaving the Northwest, I'll take it for 15 seconds.
Oh! All right, Steve Dahl has accepted. Now, wait a minute. Hold the phone. Steve Dahl has accepted this challenge. Now, if Steve can last 15 seconds, then Billy Jack Haynes is out of here.
If you got Steve's back, I trust you all the way, man. Just like all man trust you.
Hey,
Crush is going to lead.
just to ensure this thing goes down right, Rip the Cripper's going to hold the Northwest title, baby.
All right, Rip's got the belt. He's also got the cheater bar. Now, if Steve can last 15 seconds, Billy Jack Haynes is out of here. He's out of the Northwest. However, if Steve Dahl cannot last 15 seconds, he relinquishes his Northwest Heavyweight Championship belt. This, I don't know about this. Oh, Crush is up here. Crush has come up.
I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it.
There's a lot on the line here.
I don't like this one bit, Don Cost. Steve Dahl, he's a heck of a wrestler, but he usually relies more on speed, agility, and technique to win his matches. I'm taking nothing away from the guy, but I don't know. You know, he's quite the powerhouse. I don't like this, Don Cost. I got a real bad feeling about this.
I know you wanted to be down there. I also know that Steve Dahl was not. What's going on? What's going on? Rip Oliver just attacked Steve Dahl. He hit him in the back with a cheater bar. Rip Oliver hit Steve Dahl, knocked him down. Wait a minute, they can't count this. What is the Crush? Crush has left the crow's nest. He's going out to the ring. What is going on? Steve Dahl was hit from behind, and now Larry Oliver is on Mike Miller. What's going on? Billy Jack Haynes he's attacking Crush with that flag, and now the referee. We have pandemonium, complete mayhem, a turn of events. Oh my word! The Olivers are attacking Dahl and Miller, and Billy Jack Haynes is all over Crush, using that flag as a weapon. Look at Rip Oliver. Oliver he's got the cheater bar on the back and on the neck and the throat of Steve Dahl. Dahl just lost his championship because of Rip Oliver. Rip Oliver turning on Steve Dahl. And now look at this. He's attacking Mike Miller. Drove that cheater bar right in the stomach of Mike Miller. And Larry Oliver, joining his dad in this vicious attack. What has happened to their minds? What's happened to their hearts? I can't believe what I'm seeing here. And Billy Jack Haynes all along, he has hurt Crush. He has hurt Crush severely using that flag. He broke the flag over Crush. I'll tell you who the biggest part of your clan is, Rip Oliver, and that's your cheater bar.
Don Cost, you just sit there and hold the mic, and I'll do the talking because I told the people last week Oliver's clan is going to rule the Northwest one more time just like I did before. And how much better? Get a close-up here on this. At the new Northwest Heavyweight Champion, Billy Jack Haynes is part of Rip Oliver's clan. Larry Oliver's part of Rip Oliver's clan, and there's already been phone calls and phone calls after phone calls wanting to come in and be part of the clan. But we're going to take care of it just like we got it right now. Billy's got his championship belt. Larry and myself, we got the Steve Dahl and the Mean Man tonight. Well, Mean Man, I know a lot about you. A lot of things that people don't know about you. I know you got a plate and 7 screws in your leg, and I'm going to have Billy and Larry hold you down, and I'm going to get my electric screwdriver and take you apart just like a robot, Miller.
Gosh, and everybody out there in Oregon, this isn't the NFL. And no matter what you show on TV, isn't going to take back that belt. We didn't see nothing, did we?
What it fair and square?
Fair and square, fair and square. And Crush, the leader of the Klan that formed it 8, 9, 10 years ago, has gave me a mission tonight. And that mission tonight, Crush, of demolition of the WWF of WrestleMania, is to take you out and take you out for good. And that's what Billy Jack Haynes is going to do for the leader of the Klan.
That's one down. Mike Miller and Steve Dahl down. You know, everyone's telling me, so how could you take your son and teach him all of these bad things? Well, I don't have to teach the boy nothing. Larry, were you proud to be a Klan member or not?
That's right. I'm proud to be a Klan member. And you, Steve Dahl? Friends aren't nothing. Money's everything, brother, and the Klan's got it, and we're going to rule the Northwest.
There ain't nothing I can say, Don Costa, that ain't already been said. But I can tell Don Owens one thing. He better get on the phone and start calling some guys in here, because we going to get the carry-out service, and we going to start crippling them up. And any of you people don't like it, just sit there and shut your mouth.
All right, Kemp. All right, we'll be right back with more after this timeout. All right, we have arrived. We're approaching that moment right now where you better call your friends, your neighbors, tell them to tune in to KPTV Channel 12 right now. Main event is about to explode all over your television set. We're talking about the tag match, the tag war, the tag riot between this team right here, Steve Dahl and Mike Miller, against the Olivers, Rip and Larry. Whoa.
2 weeks from tonight, on September 7th, we're going to give the parents a break by having another kids' night. So all kids will be admitted free of charge 2 weeks from tonight. Keep that in mind.
All right, here come the Olivers. Aren't they looking smug? Rip Oliver's son Larry.
The next event will be one fall. Be a relay team match. Introducing in this corner the newly formed team.
All right, get him. All right, here we go. This thing's starting already.
Steve Dahl and Mike Miller.
You better get out of there, Don Owen. Get out of there. Referee Sandy Barr protecting Don Owen as this thing is already out of hand. Already. Into the ropes goes Rip. A clothesline by Mike Miller. Into the ropes goes Larry. Clothesline by Steve Dahl. Oh, this is more than just a pro wrestling battle. Oh, there's a lot of pride. And, oh, wow, what a move by Miller and Dahl. Larry Oliver sent reeling outside a drop kick, and there they are. Oliver's plan has been cleaned. Whoa, baby. Well, joining us in the crow's nest right now is the pretty one. Pretty boy.
You don't have to introduce me, Don Tom. Everybody knows just how pretty I am and how wealthy this man is right here. But get away from me for a minute and get to this.
Yeah,
don't you just love the Oliver clan has reunited once again to rule the Pacific Northwest?
You know,
I love it, baby. I love it.
What I can't understand. A little while ago, Rip Oliver was up here saying, hey, they've gotten phone calls. People have been knocking on the doors. Everybody wants to be part of the Klan. I think he misunderstood them. I think they said everybody wants to be part of the Klan.
Hey, you need to clean that earwax out of your old scraggly ears of yours and listen to what the man had to say. He said everybody's been calling him. He's getting phone messages just like the pretty boy for something else, for people wanting to join the Oliver Klan.
Well, now, have you been one that's been knocking on the door?
I don't have to knock. I know this man, and I guarantee you, everybody that's been calling him is not as pretty as the one and only right here, baby, the pretty boy.
Has he sent you an engraved personal invitation or what?
Hey, You just mind your own business, and I'll mind mine. You got it?
All right. Tag match. This is the one that was set up from last Saturday night. You saw what happened here last Saturday night. Rip Oliver used the cheater bar, attacked Steve Dahl. It cost Steve his title.
For one thing, Don Cost, until last week, I didn't even know who the Pacific Northwest heavyweight champion was, because everybody knows that this Steve No Guts Dahl has been a closet champion the whole time he had the belt.
Oh, a drop kick, arm drag. Larry Oliver can't get anything going in there against Steve Dahl. Well, you were the only one that didn't know who the champion was. Everybody knew it was Steve Dahl.
I didn't know. Nobody else knew. Everybody in the back didn't know. Half these idiots out here listening to me don't know. They know now who the champion is, and that's Billy Jack Haynes. How about this Larry Oliver, man? I knew the whole time I've been here in the Pacific Northwest that this boy had a little bit more upstairs than what it looked like, you know? Look at his hair. Look at Rip.
Hey.
Beautiful hair like mine. His boy's got long, wavy hair. Hey, I'd fit right in with that clan, wouldn't I? Huh?
Yeah, you would, because the only thing he's got upstairs is a dusty attic. Why in the world he would want to? Larry Oliver's a young kid. Why get started like this?
I know he's a young kid, but his dad has taught his boy everything that he knows, and you know it, like I know it, and everybody out there in TV land listening tonight know it, that Rip the Crippler Oliver didn't get the name Crippler by just thinking of it or pulling it out of a book, now did he?
Well, what I'm saying is that Rip Oliver has not been a responsible father. And that's the way he's been, that's what he's taught his son. All right, Mike Miller bringing that knee down into the ribcage. Mike Miller stomping on the left bicep of Rip Oliver. And Rip Oliver's clan isn't looking too good right now. Here comes Steve Dahl off that top rope. Yes, sir. Wow.
Whoa. Sandy Barr should have counted the man out and raised the hand to Oliver clan right there, because jumping off the top rope is against the rules of professional wrestling.
Oh, which you follow to a T, right?
I always follow the rules, no doubt, in my mind or your mind, and these people, these idiots' eyes out there on TV that watches me week after week.
Hey, listen, your book, you can't believe a rule book that has a centerfold, for crying out loud. How can you talk about your book?
It's amazing, over just a week, when the clan was formed last week, Don Cost, that every town we've been going through and everywhere we've been going around Pacific Northwest, the clan has been breaking either an arm off their opponent, a leg, a neck, or whatever. And that's another reason the pretty boy needs to be in that establishment, because all the money, and we're going to take care of all these lawyers around here and all these so-called wrestlers that want to come to Pacific Northwest and try to take on the Oliver clan.
Well, let's just see if you have enough money to buy your way into the clan, then.
You don't worry how much money I got. You worry about how much money you got, and once you go get you something else to wear.
What? Look what Larry Oliver's doing. Look what the Olivers are doing to Steve Dahl.
Stretch this closet champion Steve Dahl out a little bit for a little bit taller, don't you think?
Oh, man, Dahl is hurting right now. It's choked across that top rope. And Rip Oliver... Oh, no, he jammed the thumb. He was using the thumb. He was using that tape thumb. That thumb of his has been taped for 9 years.
Well, I heard what the man hurt his thumb a long time ago. He's taping up for a little bit.
Well, he better have that sucker amputated then, because it must be a really serious injury. He's had it taped for 9 years.
Don't ask this man about his thumb. Why don't you mind your own business and get to the match?
Right into the knee. Larry Oliver slamming Steve Dahl face first right into Rip's knee.
Look, and Mike Miller, sticking his ugly nose in somebody else's business, getting a ring when he didn't tag out.
Unfortunately, the referee's distracted.
You tell me about not obeying the rules. Why don't you talk to these punks?
Hey, come on. Flying mare by Rip Oliver. The referee's attention was diverted, and while it was, the Olivers were ganging up on Steve Dahl, and Dahl is hurting right now. Dahl is definitely, next Saturday night, a stretcher match, Crush and Billy Jack Haynes, Crush and Billy Jack Haynes, next Saturday night in a stretcher match.
Let me tell you something, Don Cost. Crush must be more stupider than he looks. Everybody's seen he just got carried out on a stretcher this week Why in the world does he want to come back and step into the square circle with one of the most fierce and toughest man in professional wrestling? That's Billy Jack Haynes. I guess next week he'll be carried on a stretcher to the hospital.
Well, listen to this. Steve Dahl goes outside. On Monday, the 26th of August, we're going to be in Roseburg at the fairgrounds, 8 o'clock. Tuesday, the 27th, in Redmond at the Armory, 8 o'clock. Wednesday, the 28th, Hood River at the Armory, 8 o'clock. And now we understand that Billy Jack Haynes and Crush will be on that card in Hood River. They will also be on the card Thursday, the 29th of August, in Newburgh at the Armory. Billy Jack Haynes and Crush on that card. And kids free thanks to Newburgh Ford in Newburgh. Friday, August 30th in Eugene at the Lane County Fairgrounds, 8 o'clock bell time, a double blindfold match. Both men strapped together at the wrist, and that involves Al Madril.
Both men strapped to this wrist. That keeps whoever his opponent from him running from the Latin lover, because, you know, everybody's feared of the Latin lover.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think they know that.
He's shaking his boots every time he comes up here and does the fiesta.
Yeah, well. What? Larry Oliver.
That's it, baby. Show everybody what number one you are.
Larry Oliver yelling over here.
Finally got some sense in his head of his and went on the right side of the fence.
Well, it's not common sense, that's for sure. It's nonsense.
It's called dollar sign sense, if you know what I mean, Don Cox.
Rip Oliver, Steve Dahl. Dahl kicks out as the referee's hand was coming down for the third count.
And we all know how old and how senile this referee is. He don't even know how to count to three.
Now look at this. Larry Oliver choking Steve Dahl. Just choking him. And a chin lock that the referee...
The smartest thing that he could ever done. He's going to wear Steve down. He's going to raise the hand of the winner, the Klan, right here.
Let's just see what happens here, pretty boy. All right, Larry making the tag with his dad. Rip Oliver in there. A hard smash across the back of the neck by Rip Oliver. Oliver going... right into the rib cage. That was a field goal kick right into the rib cage of Steve Dahl. Rip Oliver going for a suplex. No, Steve Dahl blocks it. Rip again. No, Dahl blocks it again. Dahl with the...
with a handful of tights. Did you see that? That's the only way Steve Dahl get a man up is by that time.
Well, I don't know what you're looking at.
I can't believe it.
There's a clean suplex. Here comes Larry Oliver. And Dahl makes a tag with Mike Miller. Look out. The mean man is on the loose. Into the turnbuckle goes Larry. Larry elbow from Mike Miller. Forearm smash. Miller lays one on Rip Oliver. Well, we got them all in there right now. We got everybody in there. Mike Miller on Rip Oliver. Steve Dahl and Larry Oliver. Oh, baby.
Ain't about the door, Don Coss. This ball breaking down here.
Look out. Uh-oh, that wasn't what they had planned.
Two mans collided there, Don Coss.
Oh.
Knocked the cobwebs a little bit loose in the head of yours, I can tell you.
Rip Oliver colliding with Steve Dahl. Oh! Atomic drop by Miller on Rip Oliver. But Larry Oliver getting the best of Steve Dahl in the middle of the ring. Outside the ring, it's Miller and Rip Oliver. Oh, into the rope goes Steve Dahl. Coming up. Oh, hurt!
Very close. Hey, that's all. That should be it right there. He can count to 100. But no, he just want to punish this punk just a little bit more, don't he?
Into the ropes goes Steve Dahl. Dahl, flip behind. There's a sleeper.
That's a legal chokehold of his.
That's a sleeper.
That's a
Japanese
chokehold.
sleeper hold. Steve Dahl on Larry Oliver. Wait a minute.
Legal chokehold of his.
Rip up behind Steve Dahl. And he used the thumb. He used the thumb right into the neck.
It's called a forearm.
He used that thumb. Rip Oliver used the thumb, jammed it right into the neck. That's a disqualification. Hey,
your arms are legal.
Your heroes have been disqualified.
Forearms
Rip,
are legal.
that's not a... It wasn't a forearm. It was a thumb going right into the throat. Rip Oliver just came off the top rope, drove that thumb again into the throat of Steve Dahl and Mike Miller in there with the equalizer there, Lucille. And the Olivers are outside as Mike Miller attends to his fallen partner, Steve Dahl. You saw that thumb. It was clear, plain as day.
Think this is happy days or what? The Fonzie ain't out in the ring. That's Rip the Cripple Oliver. The only thing I seen was a big, massive forearm coming down to the back of Steve Dahl.
Well, your dark glasses are too dark then.
Good work, boys.
Well, the boys did not win. They
Let
lost
me
by
tell you something.
disqualification.
Open up your beady eyes yours and take a look at that.
Disqualification. Steve Mike Miller, Steve
in the middle of the ring.
Well, the winners by disqualification, Steve Dahl and Mike Miller. Steve's going to be all right. But once again, here we've got the return of the Clan. Rip Oliver and Larry Oliver and Billy Jack Haynes. We've got the return of Rip Oliver's stretcher. And now we've got the return of Rip Oliver's taped thumb that he uses as a weapon. And he did tonight and got himself disqualified, huh?
Don't forget, you got the prettiest co-host of all time sitting up here in some of your own living rooms night after night.
Got a one-track mind. And it's a dirt track. We'll be right back with more after this timeout. Once again, our reminder of our pro wrestling calendar for the coming week. Monday, the 26th of August, we're going to be in Roseburg at the Fairgrounds, 8 o'clock bell time. Tuesday, the 27th, in Redmond, Oregon, at the Armory, 8 o'clock. Wednesday, the 28th, in Hood River at the Armory. The action starts at 8, and we know now that Billy Jack Haynes and Crush will be on that card. Thursday, the 29th, in Newburgh at the Armory, 8 o'clock bell time. Billy Jack Haynes and Crush on that card, and kids free thanks to Newburgh Ford. Friday, the 30th, in Eugene at the Lane County Fairgrounds, 8 o'clock bell time. A blindfold strap match on that card featuring Al Madrill. And you can call Barry Owen to book pro wrestling into your area to raise money for charity. Area code 503-484-0840, and that'll get the job done. And here they are, Mike Miller, Steve Dahl. Everybody saw what happened. The thumb again.
Hey, Rip Oliver, Larry Oliver. You bringing up your own tricks, you're bringing up your big bad thumb. Let me tell you something, brother. You didn't get the job done. I just did something I ain't done in a long time. I grabbed Don Owens right by the tie, and I got something done. We got you two here next week. No disqualification. Right here, baby.
You know, Don, you've seen this kind of activity in the Portland Sports Arena before. But let me tell you something, Rip Oliver, Larry Oliver. You think that getting disqualified in a match is going to help you? Well, I tell you what, it's not. Because next Saturday night, son, just like Steve said, he went in the office, he grabbed Don Owens, he said, hey, look, they're not going to get out of this match as easy as that. And Oliver, I know you. I was your partner for 6 years, son. I was part of the Mighty Clan. Well, let me tell you something. I'm not no more. I'm on this side, brother. If you want to tango with me, brother, next Saturday night in the middle of the square circle, you're going to have me. You're going to have Steve Dahl. You're going to have two hot puppies in there, brother. You better come prepared. No disqualification, brother. And it's going to happen right here next Saturday night.
Next week, baby, the Clan gets canned.
All right, now that's going to be a no disqualification. A rematch. You got Mike Miller and Steve Dahl against the Olivers. We just have been informed there's already been a main event signed for next Saturday night. That match, this match we were just talking about, will be off TV. The match between the Olivers and Dahl and Miller will be off TV. So get your tickets for next Saturday night. We'll be back with more after this timeout. We got an extravaganza brewing for next Saturday night.
Extravaganza, you hit the nail on the head, Don Cost. Mike Miller, Steve Dahl, you got off lucky tonight. Sandy Barr happened to see something and disqualified Larry and I. We was just getting ready to get down and kick some butt. But the carry-out service is coming back, and it's going to be in service next Saturday night because the big champion here, Billy Jack Haynes, the Northwest heavyweight champion, is going to give Big Brian a ride on the carry-out service. Tell him, Bill.
I apologize tonight, leader of the Clan, for not doing it all the way. The guy's tough. You got to give him credit for being in the WWF. Since the Clan was formed last week, there's nobody in the world going to stop us. Next Saturday night, Rip, I'm giving you my word. The carry-out service of Rip Oliver's Clan, the leader of the Clan, Crush, next Saturday night. You are going to go out. I made a mistake tonight and let you off the hook. I'm going to beat your brains in so bad They're not just going to carry this guy to the locker room, Rip. They're going to carry him to Emmanuel Hospital, Good Sam, Portland Adventist, and then he's going to go down under all the way.
Find the ambulance. You're going to need it. You're going to need it, Crush, because the champion here has promised me you are going out.
Larry, come here, man. Come here. The Klan is set.
Klan
And you're
is
going out in the stretcher, Crush, next week. Love it or leave it or get the hell out of here. God, the Klan's back.
We are here to stay, too.
All right, now the match, again, the no disqualification tag match will be off TV. You better be here. This is Don Kloss. Thank you very much for joining us. From the House of Action, the Portland Sports Arena, this has been Portland Pro Wrestling. Get your tickets early, and we'll see you here next Saturday night.